guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to Shap Said It. Hope you guys enjoyed that Polygon video a couple days ago. Got a lot of good engagement, and you know what? I will tell you, I will do my best to respond to all your great questions. So just keep them coming. That's what we're here for, and let's all get rich together. Anyways, this next one is one of my favorite projects. It's a big one. It's highly anticipated. If you don't know about this one, then you're probably not even in cryptocurrency at this point. But definitely it's something that a lot of people that's blown up, right? A lot of people have a lot of interest in it for a lot of reasons. So let's get into it. That first coin is the one and only Polkadot, right? So has a lot of different use cases. We're gonna go ahead and check the market cap on it real quick.
First, I wanna really show you guys the overall market cap to the entire market. So right now, we're sitting at a 1.43. We'll just call it $1.5 trillion market. So guys, a lot of money is pouring into cryptocurrency right now. That is a great sign. But today was a little bit more of a slow day. So we're gonna see Bitcoin down, right? Ethereum down, Cardano down a little bit, which honestly is healthy. If you look at the bigger picture, we need to have these pullbacks. Cardano just did like a 20x from 0.05 in this past like month and a half, 2 months. So you need to see that, right? It's getting ready for another leg up. So that's a good thing. Don't be too worried about that. But if you look at Polkadot's market cap right here, we're sitting at about a 29 billion dollar market cap and only about a 915 million market circulating supply. So if you think about it, if you do that ratio, that's usually what a lot of times will drive the price of a cryptocurrency or a stock up, right? Because there's only so much of them, right, compared to the overall market cap of what it can reach. And that's why, as you can see, Polkadot's made that huge jump up to 32. And let's get into that a little bit more as well. Let's see right here. If we look at a Polkadot chart, so right now we're looking at just a simple monthly chart, right? 30-day chart. As you can see, back in this was February 3rd. Today's March 4th. So back in February 3rd, just in a month's time, right? It went from $20 and it hit 40. So pretty much 2x from then, right? And now it's just going to go down a little bit, right? Go down a little bit, and then now it's just trading sideways, which is healthy. You want to see this. You want to see this in a market, or else when any stock or crypto goes parabolic, that's always a bad sign. So this isn't a crash. This is just some sideways movements, and this is very healthy for Polkadot. So definitely keep that in mind when trading this. This could even be a good buying point. Honestly, I think might be a little too high for me still. I kind of missed the boat on this one. I got in at about, I would say about $16, but in terms of adding more, I just think there's so many other good projects that you can add in right now. But Polkadot is a favorite, and I could definitely see myself adding more to it. We'll see about that. And then I do want to cover just Polkadot in general, right? Like, what is Polkadot, and like why is it so anticipated? Like, it's really just an open source, right, multi-chain protocol that facilitates the cross transfer of any data or asset types, not just tokens, right? So a wide range of blockchains interoperable with each other. Sorry, I can never say that word. So the interoperability, right, seeks to establish this fully decentralized and private web. And one of the founders in Polkadot, if you guys didn't know, is actually from Ethereum. So yeah, that's actually Wood, Dr. Gavin Wood. He's pretty well known, and so are the other two founders as well. But really, what makes it unique is that it's a multi-chain network, right? Process any transactions on several chains in parallels. It's called parachains. So this improves overall scalability. And the network is just really super highly sophisticated, right? So they just launched their new project, Polka Starter, one that I'm actually looking to get into, and I can't believe it because it actually 1000x from 3 months ago. If you would have put $1,000 in at what it was, I believe it was like 0.04, and now it's at $4 instead of $4.30, then you would have made 1,000 times your profit. So pretty much $1 million from that, which is insane profits. So that's pretty much the overall on Polkadot. I can really see this going to around, I would say, $100 at the end of this year, past it maybe. I mean, as soon as this leg is done right here, let's look at a 90-day chart. That's not really going to show me much. So this is a weekly chart right here, right? Hit that high of like about 41.57. And now it's just doing some sideways action. So maybe a little bit more sideways. And then that next leg up is going to be a big one. I'm seeing like 50, 60. So right now, I would say if you're looking to get in, it's definitely still a time to get in. And you can find it on Binance. You can get it on Kraken. And if you actually take a look at their Twitter as well, if you guys look at it right now, there's a lot of new things coming out. Polkadot does have they have a very great, marketing aspect to them. Like they really know how to market their currency and their project. But in some cases, you got to be worried with that the crypto has better marketing than it does actual blockchain technology. In Polkadot's case, you don't have to worry about that. As I said, this is one of my biggest coins that I'm like one of the most bullish on. I think it can hit 100. But just take a look at some of this news that's coming out. UC Berkeley is planning to kind of get educated on it, not necessarily just Polkadot, but crypto in general. Really just to become a blockchain education hub. So that's big bullish news, right? And it looks like actually Polkadot could be a part of that curriculum. So that is actually insane news. Other cool news, something I've been waiting for a while, is that it's finally on Ledger Live. Here we go. I mean, I've been using a math wallet for it. If you guys don't know what a wallet is, I recommend you to keep your crypto secure in a private wallet, right? No one else has access to your money on the exchange, and you can keep it safe. So Ledger, the Ledger Nano S and X, great ones. It's a great purchase. I do recommend it. That's not financial advice, but still, it's great. And Polkadot apparently is now on the Ledger. So that's also great news. And that's pretty much all I have in terms of like Twitter updates. But as you can see, I mean, it's just an overall like really solid project, something that I'm still very bullish on, and I definitely recommend that you do some research on.
So guys, the big takeaways that I want you guys to have with this, and this isn't just Polkadot, but it's just any currency in general. Obviously do the research, right? But really just look into, invest in the people, right? I always have learned this from different investors and just reading different books, doing different research. You invest in the people of a project like Cardano, an ex co-founder of Ethereum, or this guy Dr. Gavin Woods, right, an ex co-founder of Ethereum. These are the kind of people that you want to invest in, because that's a strong backing behind the project, and that's a reason why I think obviously Polkadot is going to blow up and just be one of the premier cryptocurrencies of the future. What they solve is great, and they're going to have a lot of competitors that are going to be coming after them in the future. But that's really just the takeaways that I want you guys to get out of this. Always look at the charts. Always look at the technical analysis. As you can see, it's just a sideways pattern. As I always say, sideways leads to upwards momentum. So it already ran up. We're seeing a sideways pattern. That's a very bullish sign. That's a good thing. And I see towards middle to end of March, price shooting up again. That's just my price projection, price target, $100 plus, easy. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be by the end of this year, but I would say in the future, definitely $100 plus. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Great project. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Feel free to comment anything. I'll do my best to get back to you, and have a great weekend.